Hello, my name is Daniel Scuria-Herman, and today I will be speaking on the topic of synonyms. Now, before we get into it, I do want to apologize for the lack of uploads. As I said in the channel trailer, there's going to be things that supersede this. There's going to be things that will come before this. Um, so it's midterm sicknesses, all sorts of things are going on in my personal life that prevented me from uploading. But it's been on my mind. I really wanted to do this, so here I am doing it, and it went such good timing because it's right before final season. So I just got right out of midterms, and I'm going right into finals. So got this little intersection of leeway that I can slot into, and I can hopefully get something I want to do done, and then get back to the slog. So, without further ado, it's probably going to be a short one because I don't have that much to say. But the on the topic of synonyms, I've been thinking about this a while, and especially for this assignment that was about like opposites. But when you think about it, there's no such thing as a perfect synonym. Now, when you think of a synonym, right, you think of like a word that can replace another one, like a substitute. Synonyms are not substitutes. You cannot use any synonym in any case for another one of its synonyms. They take a word like go, for example. You look up go and look up synonyms. Find something like advance. Okay, advance is a synonym. So you could say like, I want to go over here. I want to advance over here. Sure, it works. Okay. Now you want to say, I go backwards. I advance backwards. That's where you get tripped up. And that works for another word. Let's think of a different word. Observe. I want to observe something. I want to, and then, so what's a synonym for observe? Survey. I want to observe this mentor as he teaches me how to cook. I want to survey this mentor as he teaches me how to cook. Doesn't work. And then you go observe watch. I want to watch TV. I want to observe TV. There are no such things as, synonyms. And don't get me wrong, right here, I have a thesaurus. I'm not averse to synonyms. The problem is, they aren't used how they should be used, which is just to expand your vocabulary and to give you options. That sort of idea is, it's sort of like it's used as a way to just say like, oh, I said go too many times, let me say advance. Great, advance is going to work every time. But if you need to say I need to move forward, then instead of using two words, you can use one word that works better in that case. That's what synonyms should be used for. And antonyms are thought of as wrong as well. I'm not done with just synonyms. Antonyms, going about it as saying like, oh, they're just completely different. They're completely different words. Not quite, because I had this conversation with someone the other day, because it was like an assignment about opposites. Something that's opposite from one another, they're not truly different. Like, I have a friend, he gave me the idea to throw the book, who's very different from me. But I would say we're closer to being opposites than being different. What's the difference? If you're opposites, there's still something similar between you. If you're different, you have no similarities. What's an antonym? I don't know. Let's use go, then stop. Stop and go. Boom. Two antonyms. Instead of like two completely different words, I don't know, dolphin and bread. The thing is Dolphin and bread are non-antonyms. They have nothing to do with one another. They're completely different. So when you think of antonyms, you think of like, oh, this is just a randomly completely different word that has no, similarities with the. It does have similarities. That's the problem. I've heard so many people say like, oh, an antonym is just something completely different, something completely like out there, has no bearing with the other. It does. That's the whole point of an antonym. It has to. And yeah, that antonyms are more similar than people give them credit for. And sometimes an antonym is as similar to its antonym as a synonym is similar to its synonym. Because, remember, synonyms aren't exactly correct. So, just something to think about, I guess. Food for thought. Anyway, I didn't have much to say about this. This was just like some weird extrapolations that were on my mind. So, I hope you got something out of this video. Hopefully, I can upload more and upload better stuff. And I wish you well, and until next time, adieu.